Hello, hello, good morning, people of the interwebs. I welcome thee to another Panta Rhei I wanted to say co-shopping. Mixing up working and workshopping. Welcome to another hopefully cozy, co-working stream for our small little game called Panta Rhei. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just a wee bit tired. I stayed up for way too long, then realized I have to stream today. So you have to bear with me today. See, my eyes get really small when I'm tired. I guess. Hello, good morning, Allegra. How are you doing? How's it going? Are you ready for Game Fest? That's tomorrow, right? That's already tomorrow. It's not today, is it? I'm not mixing up dates here. See, I'm so not prepared for this that I didn't even open Unity yet. And normally I also take notes, before the stream. I have like my own streaming sticky note where I put down things I want to do in here. But yeah, I literally just got up like half an hour ago. So gotta improvise. So we want to do an inventory reset and update stats. Build, maybe? Oh, that's actually the first thing we can do. And maybe slight art pass, I guess. Not ready for tomorrow. I think you're absolutely fine. You've got a great game. It's gonna be cool to see it tested. I'm excited to see what else there is. I think I didn't. You're like the only game I know of from Spengergasse right now. Like that's in development. Oh no, actually I think we also got Spengergasse applications in the Talent Award. I'm pretty sure. So let's see, we do have a few changes here, but those are not important. So let's discard the changes. Made a release branch, it's called Release Creativity Rules, because we're kinda preparing this build for the Creativity Rules event, which is in Salzburg tomorrow and on Friday. And I'm low-key also preparing it for Game Access, which will be on Friday. So I still have 1.5 more days to get my build ready. But yeah, we should have something presentable by the end of the day for the Creativity Rules Festival. Yeah, normally when I do build now, we do have this automation in place. So I kinda, ideally, I just have to go to GitHub, go to our build and deploy action, choose the release branch, choose the pigeon branch, and run it, and then it should start. Yeah, there it goes. And then we wait for like half an hour and see if the build succeeded. And in the meantime, we can go back to do some more fixes. Alright, I forgot to do some pushes. Okay, let's run this again. And then let's start fixing some things. Thought it would make sense to start with something simple here. Because actually there isn't too much on the list anymore, but there's some issues that are a bit weird. You don't like testing other levels? What do you mean you're in level design, like a level design class? Testing, I mean testing, especially giving feedback are very important skills to have. Especially once you go into like a directing leading role. Yeah, I guess the trick then is I kinda know what you mean. Um, you played my game. Which one? The new Truth Tube one. Oh yeah, Truth Tube. And how did you like it? It we made that in the game jam like 2 weeks ago, not quite 2 weeks ago. Actually, just a week ago, last week, and in the European Capital of Democracy game jam. I have to say, for like an 48-hour, not even 48-hour game jam, I think we did pretty well with that. Some issues that I want to get out of it, but I didn't have time yet to actually update it. Ah, you played in comics. I was. Oh wait, you were there on Sunday. I was also there on Sunday. Hey, how didn't we meet? I was on the. I was at comics the whole day at the indie area. I think. Okay, that explains it. So I wasn't there on Saturday. I just jumped in on Sunday to help with the indie area organization. Yeah, well, I was quite pleasantly surprised how well TruthTube was doing. Oh, how did your exam go? Did it at least pay off to stay home on Sunday? I think 3 to 4 is an acceptable target. Maybe aim for 3 from the beginning so you have a bit of leeway. But yeah, doesn't really pay off to go any higher than a 3 in the long run. I shouldn't say things like that on the internet, I guess. But hey, yeah, thanks for checking out TruthTube then, and glad you liked it. We will be continuing work on it for a little bit, like just fixing a few bugs and updating and balancing a little bit, and maybe put it on Steam or something. A few more, bit more content. Oh, yeah, my problematic subject was Spanish. Really not good with languages, except programming languages, I guess. And yeah, that was an issue for me because I was quite a good student. Like for the first, up until like 6th or 7th grade, I never really had to learn a lot. I was like this kind of person who starts learning 3 days or 2 days before the test and just reads through everything once or twice, and that was fine. But then suddenly I had like Spanish, and you couldn't do that anymore with that, and I really struggled with it. And then in the no hablo español. No puedo. Un poquito. Yeah. And then starting with the 7th grade, I kind of realized that good grades aren't really like bringing you anywhere. So my grades kind of went down, but still, but only for the tests. Like I just wasn't that motivated anymore. Still managed to finish. Like well, now I'm a game dev. You see where it brought me. Actually, I'm clear of the run. Yeah, we could also just call reset, but in the long run, we want to add a functionality that not the whole inventory gets reset, but we need to check for certain items or things that stay persistent. So that's one fix done. I guess we'll just do a few and then test them all together. Yeah, I mean, considering that I had Spanish for 4 years, I can't really say anything anymore. It's funny because we just went to Barcelona. Like, I mean, it's funny, but we didn't really try. We didn't actually have to talk to a lot of people because we were there at the game jam, so that was fine. Well, yeah, the one language, like I don't need much, but I do need to learn Thai at some point. Because I want to be able to talk to my family in Thailand. So that's my main goal for the next 2 to 3 years to at some point actually learn Thai. Or I think the easiest, like, no, not the easiest, but what would help me is when I don't know, when I can, like after Panta Rhei releases something, and to spend a few months in Thailand, living with my family there, doing remote work, and actually learning the language while I'm there. So that's my goal for language updates right now. Okay, now the first one is done. Update stats. Okay, that should be an easy thing. Because I took some notes. Where's the camera? Yesterday evening, or like today at 2 in the morning, actually, to update the stats for how often certain rewards will be present. Time is a 2. I'm not sure about power actually, because I think we might still add power to each starting location. So you definitely are getting like 4 powers. Honestly, I'm getting more into level design now. Like partly because I have to, and also it's I don't know, it's a good, how do you say, change of pace to programming features. Just being in the engine and doing some mock-ups and then iterating this with the art team and putting everything in engine and a block out. So I do think it's quite funny doing level design and iterating on them. Like with this one. I think it's quite the interesting process because a lot of people are involved in there as well. At least with our pipeline right now. So I do actually enjoy that now. But yeah, it only really works well when you have well-established requirements and a baseline. Like, it's a struggle when you have too many open questions, but if you know what the game is about, how your quests look like, how your main mechanics look like, what the target feeling for the level or location is, then it's kind of funny. It's like a puzzle in itself because you have all these different requirements from narrative, from art, from game design, what they want to have solved in this level, and you kind of have to piece it together into one cohesive experience, which I think is an interesting problem to solve. Mhm. Um, let's do this also a 1. Then go to the endless entry. See, we did a... Actually, I can show you something. We did a first test of... Where's my testing player? Add. We did a first test with grass and clouds, and I just added them to this entry location to mostly just test out if and how it works. So that's looking like that. Oh no, yeah. And I don't know, I think grass, I do love the clouds. They give me a lot of joy. And I don't know, grass. Okay, this one's floating here, but grass in general just adds so much to games, to the visuals. Like you have a plain flat ground in the beginning, boring. You just add a few pieces of grass, and immediately becomes more interesting. So yeah, quite pleased with how this is going right now. Still a few things we have to tweak and update there. Alright, endless entry here. Let's get rid of the, or at least move them. No, not up. And we want to have a power interactable there. It's not called power crop. Upgrade item power. I guess we'll just place it here. And hope that's fine. Where's the serializer? markers here. Feature endless. Update reward distribution. Did I actually? Okay, next thing we want to update is in the main hub. Look, the main hub looks like this now. I mean, it's still a block out, but that's how it looks now. Yes, this thing here. And we kinda want to move the nodes to the HUD. So we are shamelessly stealing this idea from the Hades, and we're gonna move this to a head-up display thing, and it just, without the checkboxes, it just tells you the possible attacks. So how do we do that? First, I do want to do a 16 to 9 for setting up UI. Then we need the HUD panel. Front view, and then go into the prefab. Alright. Then we'll create group tutorial combat, which will be top left. Move it. Oops. Move it in a little bit. Then have it probably like this. And while we're at it, we can also make, that's actually the text. Make this 800. Let's see if this is enough width. Then we want to do like a line that kind of stretches, and we actually want to have this a vertical layout group. In this one we want to have as a horizontal layout group. Let's see if this works as I think it should. Then what do we actually need? Where do we have the text? That's not here. There is the note. Put it in our sticky notes for reference. And hide the rest again. Okay, we need light attack. Okay, so we do need a image. Let's put a placeholder button in there. And how big do we want them to be? Because that's like a little too big. I think 50 is good. So there is a scale constraint. No, that's not what I'm looking for. But there was like a component to have like the aspect ratio fitter. Yes. Height controls width 1. And we need one of our dynamic icon events. And add the icon for a light attack. And do like 3 of those. Noise. And then also add a text. And the text is something like light attack combo. This is in the middle to the left and it can overflow. Oh, left middle, that's what I wanted. What? Your birthday is next week. How old are you getting? It's true, I'm kinda also like it's already end of May. Like this year is halfway through. I feel like it was January, like just last week. It's going way too fast. This year is crazy how much there's happening in such little time. Kinda crazy, yeah. Well, actually, that's the first time actually you can use the padding, the margin on the left. At like a 10 margin. Sure. Oh, sweet 17. Wish? I don't know. I don't really wish I was 17 again. I mean, wasn't the worst time, but I feel like I'm in not in a more stable, but in a more interesting place now. With 17, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I never thought I would be becoming a programmer. I had no idea that game development exists. With 17, like, my goal, I don't even know. I didn't have a lot of concrete goals of 17. Just kinda existed. Custom panels. Okay, let's actually do the folder for this combat tutorial thing, just so we can make this a prefab. Tutorial combat line. And we can make this whole thing a prefab as well. Then we can. Yes, it's actually working. Noise. Yeah, that's the teenage spirit. But yeah, I mean, I'm 24. Yeah, I'm 24 now, and I can tell you, it doesn't get any better. No, it's like, I think that's an illusion. As long as you, at least, like, I only know the creative industry, but as long as you're here, you're never gonna. I don't think you will ever have the feeling that you know what you're doing and have it all figured out. It's kinda in the nature of being a creative person, because we're always searching for new things and new opportunities and never standing still. So as long as you're in the creative industries, I don't think that's happening. But that's, I guess, also the interesting thing, but also the stressful one. At some point, you just have to embrace it. Go with the flow. Realize that nobody really has any idea, even the people who are in the industry for ages already, and then see what happens. At least it worked out for me so far. Okay, actually, that's not ideal. No, you know what? We're gonna do this in a hacky way. Because right now for the second one, yeah, I just disable all of them. Because we want to keep the layouting like that. Attack light. Wait, what? Don't we have like an attack heavy as well? No? Okay, that's interesting. It's on the Y and on the right mouse. Now, text for now is heavy attack, uppercut. No, that's not uppercut. Or should we add just, hold to charge? Okay, maybe actually we should do... Can I do a manual line break? No. What? Do we have a different word for that actually? Is that still called charge attack? I don't think we have a description of the core combat somewhere. Okay, then we have to improvise here. Actually, let's just leave it like that for now, and then we'll think about something later. Because this would be heavy attack. That's the uppercut. Oh, wait, but that's actually not true. The first one is a light. I can feel the pollen again. Then the last heavy, that's the XXY, is the heavy attack whirlwind. Let's call it that. What are there different words for charging or dashing? Sword. Or maybe dash. Bolt. I mean, it is kind of a jumping attack. How do we know? Do you normally call those? Well, I'll stick with charge for now. And I think we have to just increase the width here. 800? Then here we want to do a bit of spacing as well. 10 too much. Let's do 5. So this one is dodge. 10x, this should be fine. Dodge attack. And something else. I think this should be all. Now we apply everything. Perfect. And now we just need a way to show and hide it. But just so you can see the idea here. Gotta say, with keyboard it looks a bit interesting. Oh, but we lost one line, didn't we? But on gamepad it should look more like what? Oh no, my cable management here is not good, not very pleasing. But yeah, you see, that's kind of the idea. Yeah, I mean, good morning, Rose. How you doing? Oh, if you're already here, I might as well show you. I'm not sure if I already, but I did something with the tech art team actually. And, oh no, I didn't want to hit play actually. let me just quickly add a player here. And then in the scene, up, move him there. Yeah, there we go. And then press play. Yeah, we had like a meeting. We talked a few things. And I've started adding stuff to this endless mode scene just to see if and how it works. And yeah, we're kinda looking like that now. Ignore the tutorial, that's what I'm working on right now. But we do have a first like test for grass, and we got an update to the clouds. They do now have opacity and can be actually don't disappear. We fixed that. So yeah, first look at that. What do you think? We're still trying to improve the grass. So kind of want to do what we're trying now is also having them fade at the bottom, so there's a smoother transition to the floor, or maybe like also having the grass thing. We still need to adapt the colors because I just quickly changed it in here. But yeah, that's that's the direction right now. It was green when I imported them, but I think we do have we have like a few of those prefabs. I put them in a prefab brush, so whoever's doing the level design can just do a brush for them. And we have like a material. I'm not sure which one. That's not. Yeah, that's the grass material. We can update a few things. And kinda one thing that we discussed is, well, to be fair, the concept that our tech outsourcing boy got was in grayscale and didn't have any color. But yeah, no, we can adapt that and at some point, or like maybe do that in the art sync or afterwards. But like maybe that's also kind of interesting to notice. What we discussed is experimenting with 2D sprites for certain elements. Like basically the consensus was to have everything that is smaller than phi, more or less, we could do with 2D sprites. So we might request like a sheet of flowers and mushrooms and moss patches that we can like put into the scene just to see if it works. So we kind of want to do like, where do we have it? Like these long things we could do with 2D sprites, was the thinking, and everything that's hanging from the trees, like the ones that span across trees are a bit more tricky, but everything that's just hanging straight, we want to try, like these small moss patches, and like a few flowers and mushrooms and foliage stuff that we can just place everywhere with 2D sprites. Yeah, it's true. Our artist, like he kinda did that already, or like similarly, and now we want to try that for more things to see if this works with the 3D view as well. Yeah, to have like these things could be 2D, and like some of the moss patches and like maybe plants in the pots. Yeah, no hurry. Wait for the art sync maybe. Unless you're feeling really inspired. Um, yeah, so quick update from this side, but mostly because I'm excited about it. I kind of love that the stream is becoming a a team meeting. Maybe we should establish this mandatory stream watching. Yeah, we still need to do a few fixes and updates for the creativity rules, which is tomorrow. And then I do have to do a few more updates for game access. But then I think we have a good stable build that we can improve for the convention season now. We'll be at Esports Festival and then at the level up and things, and then Brighton and Gamescom. But I think we will going places with this. So yeah, that kind of thing. Next task. I feel like it's a low-hanging fruit because knowing you, I f- I'm I'm pretty confident to say that like a sheet of flowers and foliage probably won't take you a long time. So it is kind of a low-hanging fruit because we can already experiment with that, and I think it could add a lot to the scene without taking up too much of your time. But yeah, now back to the estuary. Maybe that's also interesting. I mean, I don't want to keep you from anything because not officially in a meeting. But I'm doing this. So the estuary, our main hub, looking like that right now. So I've kind of moved the tutorial area from behind there to like distinctive paths that go away off from the main hub. And I kind of want to add the chrono, like when you unlock, there's like a new loop now with you don't unlock new chrono abilities directly in the run, but you collect some crystal, or like we're calling them chrono cores now, and then you bring them back to the estuary, and then you go to this main tree, or like this main interactive thing, whatever it's gonna be. Maybe we can get inspired by that. But like insert it or like combine it with the tree so we can theme it around whatever asset we have in the middle then. And then you get the chrono ability and then you have to get to the pendulum, and it's kinda also the tutorial at the same time. Teaching you the new ability. That would be the idea at least. And I've used this one pond asset I found as the new skill tree where you put the fought fishes then. Where's the player? Yes, see you later. Thanks for stopping by, Rose. And have fun storyboarding. So, what are we gonna do now? Actually, just a very simple thing, or like the idea would be very simple, is adding one of our level triggers. Boop. Put it here in the middle of the platform. Then, whoop, make it a sphere collider. Remove the box, make it big. So I have it like roughly in the middle. Make it big, like this. And then figure out a way to communicate with the UI. I think we'll just use an event for that. Not the quest, the tutorial. No, our build failed again. Do have to find out why at some point. Okay. It's like I got lost in Discord updates here for a bit. The colors in the streams are off. Okay. What does that mean? Let me look at the Twitch. It seems fine to me. Like, as far as I can see it on Twitch. Oh, what do you mean with off? I mean, it seems a bit pale in comparison. So that it's not as bright and popping. But besides that, it would be impractical to have. But I think I heard that. Like that's an issue. Like especially with graphic designers, like working on different screens or something that show the colors in a different way. It actually is a huge issue if you like really tweak it to your screen, but then on like the target platform or the target screen, it looks completely different. It can be very frustrating. I'm actually not sure how what people do about this then. Oh, I mean, like offset. I mean, that looks very funky. Okay, let's not overcomplicate this and just do a little script. Where do we put this? Custom UI. HUD. HUD toggle by event. Then add a serialized field, game private, game event. Let's call it toggle event. We need an on enable and an on disable. Also need a empty start and a private on event raised. Oh, private void on event raised. With the parameter check if it's a bool. And then just toggle it. On enable we subscribe to the event. Can do a sanity check there. Woohoo! Welcome back, colors. If toggle event is not null, then we remove the callback. Like this seems fine, right? Maybe it wasn't the colors, maybe it was me just transcending into a different dimension. Entering the matrix, the matrix. Alright, now here we add the HUD toggle by event. Then where do we store the events? It's so loud outside. That's like the drawback when you live above a kindergarten. At least once a day, they're let loose in the park. And sometimes, like when you don't see the kids and you're just chilling on your balcony, it sounds like the nine circles of hell broke loose. Well, turning it off and on again. That's the professional way of fixing most of our issues. I think the events are in the scribbles. Yes, events, UI events. Create a pigeon project event. Let's call it event UI HUD tutorial combat. Yeah, sure. Parameter type bool. Raise to toggle the tutorial HUD. Then we'll add it here. Did we add like a raise string raise, and we'll also do a public void raise bool. Oops, whoops, like this. So we can also call this from a Unity callback. Now we go back to our trigger. Yeah, okay. Do this one. Then here we raise it. Oh, where's raise bool not here? Oh, that's why. Raise bool. Can I copy this? Oh, nice. So here we raise it with true. Here we raise it with wrong. We can also maybe do a private bool is active at start. Maybe let's set this to true. By default. Let's do a hot reload. And then go into here, set this to false, and go back. Let's see if this works. does not. And why does it not work? Just quickly add okay. Doesn't even get called. What do we have here? Yeah. Okay, few issues here. First of all, you need to do a sanity check here. Second of all, I guess first rebuild this. Then trigger should be correctly set up. And the UI also has the reference. Oh, wait, no. I see the problem. Because we're disabling the whole thing, so it doesn't listen to the events anymore. So we'll do this differently. We'll use a canvas group to just adjust the alpha instead. Also, then we can in the long run. You know what? We should just make this a whole panel, to be honest. So we can just make this a panel, hide on start, with like a fading, and then we can make this into a new panel module. I think. How are they normally called? GUI panel module event toggle. Then here, instead of setting this active, parent panel dot go and hide, right? Yes. No. Isn't there like a method for yes? So if set active else hide. Yeah. We should make this an override. Oops. This as well. Then we're moving this to the modules. Then we kinda don't need this anymore. Possibly we overcomplicated things there. I guess let's apply those. We want to apply to the, I guess, apply to the width. Okay, this with the overrides got complicated. That's not true. Oh. I think there's an issue with the serialization again. Okay, let's maybe try this. So we have a fade, we have a panel, we have a hide on start, we have a canvas group, the event toggle. Guess we're fine. Skill tree. Guess we can apply that. What is this? Aspect ratio 1000. Let's just revert all and see what happens. Let's just test it and then go from there. Game view. Okay, so it's there from the beginning. It shouldn't be. Canvas group has not been assigned. Ah, okay. Which doesn't have. What wasn't assigned? Oh, guess we did have to do the editor setup first. Next try. So it's gone now and it should appear when we enter here. Yay! Woo! And then disappear. Yeah, right. Is it correct now? Oh, and actually the buttons are correct as well. Oh, and the dodge attack is wrong. The rest. Nice. Let's just see if we have in our asset packs, in our Kenny asset packs, something for charging holding. Probably not. Because those are just buttons. And we have those board game icons. But I think it's fine if we just tell to charge. So UI in-game changed, we added the tag, the event. Yeah, let's just commit everything here. Feature, hub, add or update, base combat tutorial. Well, tutorial is a bit overselling it. It's just a pop-up. Sometimes you don't need more than that. Oh, actually, let's do something here before we go into testing. So now we just need to here send that to our artist. Alright. I guess we'll do a build from here and then test it a bit to see the most glaring issues. We still need to do this. Yeah. So I'll trigger a manual build because the pipeline is currently not working. We're not entirely sure why. And while the build is running, I'll take a quick bio break. So I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. And the build succeeded, I think. Let's give it a test run. In automated. Do have audio actually. But let's not be too concerned with audio right now. Oh yes, dodge attack. Why am I not hitting anything? What the hell? Okay. Kinda need to update the coin distribution as well. Let's just write that down. Test. Update coins. No, we can take time or a modifier. Let's take a modifier. So, reward placement. That's too high up. Slow movement. Sure, let's add that. So our dodge attack should now also slow. Come at me. Nibbura. Alright. We still do need to do a bit of tweaking. Hey, nice. Clouds are working. Mission started. Retrieve Chrono Core. I'm thinking we should add, at least here maybe, a way to return to the airstream immediately. Oh. Tier platform boundaries are missing. So you can fall to your death here. Transitions are a bit rough still. Yeah. Powers. Not nice. Like, this one thinks it's already collected because we're messing up the serialization there. Oh. Not a power or a fragment. Actually, let's take the fragment. Oh. Oof. Ouch. I hate the range on this attack. Oh yeah, let's do the shop. Oof, everything's kinda expensive though. Ah. Shop is always the same. So we kinda also need to fix that. Yeah, the burrows need a bit of an update. Okay. Chrono core is missing. It's like a tier. The one that should give me internal reversion, I think. Can I continue? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'll be stuck here anyways, because actually I'm not stuck. I thought they might have a chrono shield starting from here. I don't have enough money to buy anything. Whoop. Oh no, I fell. Oh. Oh, that's one with chrono shield. Ouch. Yeah. Nope. And we died. Yeah, that we need to change the ending text. That's a bit weird. Alright, we have one mission. Leave the chrono car. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Let's see if this works. Tutorial prompt speed. What happens when I fall down here? Ah yeah, that also works. Here we get the enemy. External tutorial. Gate open. Probably also a serialization issue. The prompt is wrong here. Release, that's a very good question. We're currently focusing on getting a new demo build out by summer. And target release right now for an early access is winter 2024. So we are aiming for participation in the Steam Next Fest in October, and then kinda right after that go into early access, and then full release probably sometime in 2025. At least that's the current roadmap. We'll see how it holds up. I have one memory fragment. So I think I'll actually go with the trap build here. Oh no, the UI is very broken here, somehow. But we just implemented that. Oh well. Decrease our durability, we want to do that. Yeah, and we have a new ability. I don't know, encounters with just burrows are a bit... I don't know. Not too exciting, to be honest. So we should always combine them with like something else. In my opinion. Light attack, slow movement. I mean, that seems pretty good. Yeah, this one is collected. That's fine. No. Let's get another power. Oh, both times light attacks. Okay, you can't really see it, but no. But actually we can do this now. Because we went for trap damage as well. Let's get another modifier here. Sundered. Slowed and sundered. Sure, could be a fun combo. No, not a burrow encounter. Oh. Yeah, still not here. We can cheat it. Collect chrono core 1, I think. Ah yes, now we have the chrono shield. Oh, no. Do the traps do chrono damage though? No, I think they don't. I mean, they still stagger. I can't. Can I kick you off? Oh, also timer isn't running. Actually, that's something I'm interested in. Timer blocker. Estuary is blocking. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Now we can do the backwards damage. Then the interref tutorial needs a additional respawn. Yeah, it's the chrono shield. Interref chrono shield big. Oh no. Plus miasma. Huh. Huh. Oh, we didn't connect. Oh. Coins do not reset. Alright. See if this fingers read. Okay. Restarting here kinda works. Inventory removing. Plus warning. Yeah, I think overall it's doing pretty well. Let's equip the uppercut. So this one, check. And add a sundered. No, seriously, just Borora encounters are a little lame. Yup. I'm so in love with these clouds. we do have a lot of balancing still. Main menu test mode. Alright, yeah, that's not looking too shabby. Then let's also push this. And then we start working through the list. The life of a game dev. Okay. Let's put them in this list. Otherwise, I don't really have an overview. So, update shop items. Update coin rewards. Then shop is always synced, doesn't bug. See, I just took those notes, but I can't read them anymore. Minor bug. Are floating. Can only collect first power in entry location. Then Kono core after tier 1, tier 0 missing. Estuary blocks timer. Update text of dev banner. What did I write there? Tutorial prompt. Yeah, speed. Increase tutorial prompt speed. Layout of base combat tutorial. Tutorial external. Gate open. Iterate power durability. Tutorial interref is add respawn, then chrono shield size and no spawn slime puddle. Coins do not reset after run. Add item dropping, add item warnings, power item warnings. Remove main menu test mode button. Okay, do have a few more things to tackle now. At least it won't get boring today. Hello, hello, Mr. Jack Neck 72. I see you found your way to the stream. The PGDA announcement paid off. You joined at a very interesting time, updating the bugs and issues list for the demo build, which I need to have ready by what, Thursday, or like technically tomorrow. So yeah, how you doing? What are you doing? What's cooking? Well, we kinda like this is our. We have a bit of a wild setup at Reignite because we're working a lot, like very asynchronous, and most of our people aren't like full time, so we don't really have a proper task management because it doesn't really pay off with the time commitment that the people have. So this is just a tech game design workspace. Yeah, it's a big help. That's kind of where we just do like quick notes and design stuff and kind of things that need to be done at any given moment. And right now I'm living over here where we are planning the endless mode testing build for the upcoming conventions. So that's kind of just a list of features, cool quality of life improvements and bugs we want to get in for this week's convention, and then probably iterate on it for the Level Up and Esports Festival as well. Our main thing is actually in a different mirror board. It's like here we are collecting, but it's not up to date anymore, the production features, specific tech features, and the things the art people should be working on. That's the most like up to date one as well. But I'll take a note. Need to add 2D sprites for foliage, because they aren't included here yet. So yeah, kinda split between those. And now we can get back into including a few more things, because I wanted to go back into inventory management. So these two things, the adding item dropping and warnings for the power items. Yes, me too. I mean, it's kinda stable already, so I'm not too worried about this. It's kinda in a good enough state that we can go to not level up, to the creativity rules. I do want to get a few more updates in for the game access on Thursday. But it's a good stable basis for like the upcoming convention, so that's fine. Oh, nice. What are you streaming? Nice. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm doing mostly feature work today as well, so maybe I'll join your stream then. So I can learn from a pro how to do proper streaming setups. So, but back to inventory management. Inventory system. With pomodoros. What is pomodoros? Isn't that like tomatoes in Italian? Well, we are becoming a streaming, co-working, how to say, clique. So self-help group here. I think between us three, Allegra and Jakob, I think I have the most basic setup. So I literally just have my cam and a logo somewhere. So I guess I can steal a few ideas from your setup. But on the plus side, I have the most regular schedule as of yet. To be fair, I'm also not going to school or actively studying anymore. So it's easier to have a schedule. When you're doing the setup for the VGDA stream, so I do have high expectations. Item action drop. Let's call this drop. Action inventory drop. Pomodoros is we do 25 minutes of concentrated work and then 5-minute casual break. Ah, okay, yeah, that rings a bell. I think some people use that for studying as well. I had a time where I used Stretchly, I think was it called. It was like an app or like an open source app which did like a similar thing. I kinda used it to force me to do more breaks. So you could set it up like to do like every 25 minutes or something to have a pop-up or like a reminder or like some helpful message as well. And you could also set it up that you can't click it away. And it was helpful because I did do more breaks, but it was also really, I don't know, intrusive because I'm getting these pop-ups like every 25 minutes or something. So it didn't. It worked well while I had it installed, but now the entry barrier is really high for me to install it again. But yeah, it was kind of a funny idea. And it's open source and you can add like your own messages or like your own content in there for whatever you need it for. And do like also, I think there was like a thing you could do like short breaks that are just like 10 seconds or like a half a minute to like go grab water or look out the window for a bit. And then have like a 5-minute proper break every 25 minutes or something. So yeah, cool idea, but not ideal for crunch time. Or like especially ideal for crunch time, I'm not sure. Maybe I should install it again. Yeah, I think we can all learn from Allegra's streaming setup. Okay, I'm guessing that there is already functionality implemented for dropping items. Remove item. But if you're removing an equipped item, I guess if is equipped. Then we need to unequip the items first. And then we can remove it. Remove the item. Hello, good day, Bonsai Cat. Good morning, welcome. Good morning, it's 11:30. It's not really morning anymore. Anyway, morning is a mindset. Welcome to the Panta Rhei Coworking stream slash streamers self-help group. How you doing on this fine Tuesday? I'm always confused about the day, but I'm only streaming Tuesday morning, so actually it shouldn't be that hard to remember. Oh, I didn't do a weather report actually. Today Vienna is sunny, few clouds going by, no rain inside. Actually would be good weather to go outside, but for me it means I have to close my blinds at some point because it gets too warm otherwise. But yeah, I do prefer rainy weather. I kinda enjoyed the last few days where it was more rainy. As long as I don't have to go outside. But yeah. So now, okay, this inventory hint should be a drop. And while we're at it, this is a little bit of a problem because we kind of want to show equip slash annex. I mean, we could just do this. Is this too cheap for a prototype now? I don't know. Let's at least add a to-do here. Dynamically check state. The problem is we do have to give more context then when we do this. So, but otherwise, drop, 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 remove. Could work. We actually have a somewhat smart system for setting up this inventory actions. Because then I can create a scriptable object now. It's been a while. It's been at least a week since I last worked on this, so excuse me for forgetting. But I'm not too strong in my documentation game anymore. So this is probably in the systems. And in the inventory actions. Oh yeah, we didn't add it to the correct menu. Let's try again. So yeah, I believe we had a system set up that's actually kind of, if I may say so. Action drop. Okay, so what this does is defines the drop action, and the action when executed it gets the context information, which just includes with which inventory slot you interacted, and then it can do its own logic, in this case talking to the inventory system to remove the respective item. Now Next, we do have the item somewhere. Item power. Here, exactly. So we have like scriptable objects for the different items. And right now we have two different item descriptions, the powers and the modifiers. So the idea here is, because each inventory item, that's kind of where it gets complicated, each inventory item uses the same buttons, but with different actions depending on the context. So power item you can equip or drop or toggle for crafting to add modifiers. And the modifiers, on the other hand, you can just drop and do nothing unless you have a power item like toggled for the crafting, and then you have a button prompt for adding it. I'll show you in a bit. But so we kinda have to assign different actions per item. Now I can, and we have defined, so we did this, we defined like 3 different interactions, use, inspect, and drop. We could also just call them X, Y, and B. I think drop is Y though. Like equip is A, no, use is A, inspect is X, and drop is Y or something like that. You see this one has the equip and the craft setup interaction on use and inspect. And if we go to the modifiers, those have different setups. So on the inspect, the crafting add, and nothing on use. And now we are gonna add the drop as well. Drop the beat. No, drop the item. And I think that's just it. I think that's just it. Can this be it? I mean, I guess let's just test it. Oh, actually, no, I already opened the menu. I wanted to test it in my player workspace, because I have more items there. I guess if we're already here, we can do it in the main thing as well. Because we're here, then we go to the inventory, we don't have anything in there yet. We collect the power. Yeah, and then okay, the UI is a bit broken with the equip unequip. Well, we can equip unequip. We could add modifier, but we don't have any. And we can drop it. Yeah, I mean drop is a bit dramatic because it just disappears completely and you can't pick it up again. So that's maybe we should write that somewhere. I guess we could also just add the context here. No, not here. How do I get to the base? No. So here. But yeah, with that we broke. No, let's one thing after the other. Actually, no. I mean, we already implemented the drop. Okay, let's at least go to a different branch and then commit the current changes for the dropping, because this works. I mean, it's not like we did extensive testing, but what do we have QA for? Alright. feature inventory add drop interaction. Now we are adding the context here, which will break like all of them. Yeah, this here is easy. We just forward the context as well. Then those also need the context. Nice. Just received a new grass package, which is out of context, sounds a bit shady, but it's just VFX grass, not smoking grass. Alright, now we can do here more logic. Return inventory system dot instance dot is item equipped context dot inventory slot question mark. If it's equipped, the description will be unequipped, otherwise it will be equipped. Oh, 1, 2. Right, so reasonable. And let's try it again. Unity. Why are you so slow? Soon. What is everyone doing in the next few weeks actually? Are you people coming to the upcoming conventions? Like, I presume nobody will be at the creativity rules in Salzburg. I think that's pretty safe to say. Unless someone from FH Salzburg is here. Then Game Access. Is anyone coming to Game Access? I know that a few Hagenberg people are going, also exhibiting there. Like Panta Rhei will be there as well with at the indie area. I'm expecting you all at Esports Festival then, right? That's in 2 weeks now, two and a half weeks, something. And then, I think 2 or 3 weeks after that, it's already time for the level up. I hope to see you at most or some of those. Or like if you're there, make sure to stop by, say hello. And I guess also test Panta Rhei. Right. Let's go to our workspace. know. Where are we? That's too far away. I don't want to walk that far. Zoom. Okay, empty inventory. Pick up a few things here. Yeah, we can drop them. Let's try equipping. That wasn't what I wanted. Equip, then drop. Okay, nice. Dropping modifier also works. Equip works. This doesn't look really... Fine, fine. Seems to work. Probably have to improve the UX on the whole upgrade interaction, but not today. Oh, we didn't. The one thing we wanted to test actually was if the equip unequip works, and we didn't look at that. Right, we have an uppercut attack, equip, unequip. Could also go there. Oh, this one doesn't have. I think we can still interact with it. Yeah. Equip, unequip. Durability is also written there. That's good. Kinda want to see if the modifiers have durability replenish. Okay. That's also there. Good to know. Now, no, I leave my player. I just did code changes, so let's feature inventory, add context to interaction description. Push the whole thing. Right. I do want to add the warnings for the power, so if we're already added, let's do this as well. We do have to find the place where the timer gets applied. Probably somewhere in here. Right. I'll just quickly grab a water and I'll be back. I'm back. Okay. So warning. Do we want to add, like, the plan is to add a warning when equipment drops beneath, like, I don't know, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that. So we need to find the place where the durability gets applied, and I think that's here. No, that's not here, that's just a panel. Power player component. Power player, that's where I wanted to go. I think we do have an event for push inventory, push notification inventory event. Whatever. Let's just do notify inventory event. Oh, or should we actually do that here? Actually, let's do that directly in the item then, if we already have the possibility. guess let's just make this public. Yeah, because then we can do both the braking and the durability updates. Threshold for warning. Let's do 20. We also public float. Threshold for warning. Then a sanity check if the event exists. Wait, actually, how are we doing this? Because this is an inventory slot, power, item. We can do a public item as power. Item as item power. Right. Then we're doing a sanity check here. Message will be display name broke. Also, we should just assign this. Here. So we don't have to cast every time. we can raise it with the message. So then we do the warning here before we apply. So we want to check if with the delta time we get over the threshold. Like under the threshold technically. And minus delta time. Wait, actually what we could do is probably even smarter on the other side. Okay, maybe that's not smarter, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's faster to check if we're under the... Then we have to check every time. The question is, do we want to check... Yeah, let's do it. Okay, probably not the smoothest check. Because now we have to check. Smoother would be to add a bool. If it's like in the warning area. But then we have to track more state. Not sure I want that. I mean, okay, now I think we should actually add a bool, but not cache it. Going to run this check every time, so the thing actually stays the same, but we expose it for like the UI or something to use. Opening bool is under warning threshold. Smaller than item as power dot threshold. So yeah, let's do that. And if what do we write here? Item.description.display name will break soon. Then we raise the inventory event. The message. Oh, need to post to be real. Yeah, actually that's also a thing. UI wills for broken items. So I should give like 20 seconds back. And they should start with like 90 seconds. And we shouldn't take delta time, but timer system. A timer system, timescale system. To get the delta time. I guess. Also consider reversion. At some point. Per item durability. I guess easiest way to test it is to just start a run. I have a charge attack with 130. I guess we just have to, I mean, I should have just put another time in there, I guess. Was it already 130? I guess now it has to be 130. Oh, you know what? We didn't assign the event. Oh, but also it was just 1 minute. But yeah, it has to be 15 seconds now. But still 11 seconds left. Okay. Then and also with the modifier we don't need this. Let's do 20 seconds durability for testing. Charge attack with 20 seconds. With a broken VFX, I think. We'll see. I guess the map is broken now. Ah, no, it was just from the lag. Oh, charge attack will break soon. In 15 seconds it should be broken. No. Okay. Works. Confirmed. Let's put all of them at 90. Then commit. Feature inventory. Add warnings to power items. Guess we can put both into review. So is there anything else that's directly related to inventory? I mean, reversion for item durability is not something we are doing now. Okay, I don't think so. Next thing I'm doing is the coin reset. So I think that should be an easy fix. Guess shop system. Reset gameplay systems. Do we want to reset the shop? Probably. Ah, okay, the shop map has them stored. See. So I guess we can just reset the shop system at the beginning. Quick test run. Then let's add coins. 100 coins. And then we die. Then return to the hub. We should be at 0 coins. Good enough. Max endless reset coins after run. Okay, maybe something that's actually relevant is S3 blocks timer. Should also be a quick fix. Actually, we're already over time. Not gonna do for much longer. Just maybe 1 or 2 more quick fixes and then be going into lunch break. Let's look at the hub location. But yeah, this one should have a cleanse scene module. Start cleanse. It should also unblock the timer. But I guess somehow this doesn't get called. Okay, we are here. Then we leave. Actually, this does get terminated, but probably also initialized again. I guess right now. Oh, the entry also didn't get. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, is what I thought. Actually, I should check which scene gets loaded here. Right. And I'm guessing we also should time reset system gets reset. But the blocker should be cleared actually. Yeah, let's try this again. Hmm. Yeah, now it's the entry. I'm in the S tree. But it's both. Okay, so it didn't get cleared or it got added again. Which in this case is fine. Or not. Okay, this also happens sometimes. But only when the graph is already created. Aren't we resetting the map spawn system? Because yeah, graph gets two times. The fixed update of the save trigger message broadcaster. So this one should have a save trigger. untrigger enter. This gets called. Then the fixed update. It checks. Current actors. But it isn't using the actors here. Oh, but it's using the current collision, so this should work. Okay, weird. Now, then we're going back to the S-tree. The location S-tree gets initialized. But endless entry is still there, because it never got terminated. Okay. Also, what about the reset? Now it gets terminated. The entry gets initialized. That should be fine. But S-tree is still in there. And now we're clearing the list. What is happening? S-tree gets initialized. But endless entry is still in there. Is the cheat broken? It got cleared, I saw it. What? Okay, let's try this again. Going in. S3 gets unblocked. Then S3 gets blocked. Because it gets cleansed. Yeah, because scene loaded. So we need to check the scene here as well. Oy. Okay. Think. Let's try this again. Actually, I have to look if I have any meetings. No, don't think so. First meeting is at 5. Plenty of time. Okay, they get cleared. Starting the run. Endless entry gets initialized. We're adding a blocker. Perfect. Trying to add it again somehow. Then we die. Now timer gets cleared. It's empty. We enter the estuary. Okay. Game object is null, I guess. Then we're initializing the estuary. Then we're adding the estuary blocker 2 times. Okay. So far so good. So far so good. Then we start the run. Estuary gets unblocked. Then we have this issue in the staging scene again. Okay, that's fine. And entry blocks the timer again. Two times. I think it should be fine now. wasn't correct, but sure. Why is the whole map setup wrong now? Man, I hate these burras. Come at me. Yeah, so that's what we want to test, is what happens now. Should be no timer blocker, yeah. Now we die. And we go back. And there's an S3 blocker. Alright. I think this will work. Minus all the things that don't work. So where we at? Here's fork. Yeah. And we need to add another sanity check. I think the issue was always there. I guess if game object is null, we can also return. Seems a bit shady altogether. Then this is fix endless timer blockers. At least I hope. So next up. No, not this. The chrono core is missing. Probably our next task. So let's look at them. I think our problem is the persistency. Pretty sure about that. Just gonna remove this and add a map serialization marker. I guess we're doing a variant. For the endless mode, where we can initialize it. that also means we have to update them manually in the others again. So that means we have to update this to 1. I believe. Yeah, we're doing the serialization update later. Set this to 2. And this one to 3. And if we're lucky, this actually also works. So now for testing this thing actually. New game. Then berserk and speed up. Timer's running, good. No. Timer's still running. Timer has stopped. No. Lag. It didn't load because of the lag. Next try. So, we're just testing this. If it works, we'll go to lunch break. If it doesn't, we also go to lunch break, but slightly less happy. Best thing we implemented is the cheat console. Absolutely worth the effort. But somehow the transitions are broken. Weird. But yeah, transitions can be fixed after that. Okay, I think we should be at the chrono corner. Ooh. Now let's go back. Ignore the... just to see if it's... oh, we're so slow now. Just to see if the serialization also works. Man, I hate this lag. Yeah, seems to work. Nice. Let's just note this down. X endless chrono core serialization. Okay. And one more quick check with the map area endless. Yeah. Those are the ones. Not the areas, the locations. Gonna fetch scene data just to see if something got changed somehow. Don't think so. Okay, that's not important. And then in the transitions, fetching scene data. This walks through all the scenes and fetches like information about the transitions and especially the rotation. I mean, few things actually got changed, but it's not the rotation, I think. I mean, of those should be generic locations. No, I don't really have multi-editing. Okay, but maybe that's only like a loading issue in the editor. Oh wait, actually it's not those. The scenes themselves got changed. Ah, okay, I see it was the default layout, so they didn't get updated somehow. Who knows what that means? Anyways. We'll get to this, back to this later. Guess we'll add everything into the release branch. And I would trigger build, but pipeline still broke. And I still don't really know why. So we do a manual build again. What? Oh, build, yeah, automated. But we're gonna push it directly to feature. All right. Build is done, right? Yes. And feature, just got the update. Then gonna trigger the butler. And it's on the way. Alright, peoples of the interwebs. That's all the time we have today. Gonna take a lunch break. And then do some more testing and fixing. Maybe I'll post an update on the, probably I will definitely post an update on the Discord server. With the updated build, we're gonna push it to the playtesting branch as well on the Steam. So if you haven't already, check out the Steam page, wishlist and follow there. And also request access to the playtesting. That's like just open, you can request access, you get access immediately. We do have a few testing branches there, and we are not too regularly updating it, but there will be an update like tomorrow on Thursday with the build, the convention build now. So you can check that out. Every feedback is appreciated. Other than that, there won't be a Game Dev's Play stream this Thursday because we're away Probably there won't be. Maybe Salakir will do a stream, but I won't be there. And then see you next week for another co-working stream, or like on a convention. Until then, keep on creating. Have a nice day. Bye.